History provides us with many examples of discrimination, exclusion, and persecution on the grounds of religion. In such cases, members of one religious community either persecute or discriminate against members of other religious communities. These acts of discrimination take place more easily when one religion is given official recognition by the state at the expense of other religions. In this chapter, we will study what is secularism. Secularism refers to the separation of religion from the state. Thus, being a secular state, India has adopted a strategy of separating the power of religion and the power of the state. Also, the Indian Constitution allows individuals the freedom to live by their religious beliefs and practices as they interpret these. Why is it important to separate religion from the state? The most important aspect of secularism is its separation of religion from the state power. The importance of this separation is twofold. Firstly, almost all countries of the world have more than one religious group living in them, with one group that is in a majority. If this majority religious group will have an access to state power, then it will easily use this power and financial resources to discriminate against and persecute persons of other religions. Secondly, the separation is important because we also need to protect the freedom of individuals to exit from their religion, embrace another religion, or have the freedom to interpret religious teachings differently. What is Indian secularism? The Indian Constitution mandates that the Indian state be secular. According to the Constitution, the state is to ensure the following: that one religious community does not dominate another, that some members do not dominate other members of the same religious community, that the state does not enforce any particular religion nor take away the religious freedom of individuals. The Indian state works in the following ways to prevent domination. Firstly, in India, government space like law courts, police stations, government schools and offices are not supposed to display or promote any one religion. Secondly, the Indian state follows a strategy of principled non-interference. This implies that in order to respect the sentiments of all religions and not interfere with religious practices, the state makes certain exceptions for particular religious communities. How is Indian secularism different from that of other democratic countries? Their Indian secularism differs from the dominant understanding of secularism as practiced in other democracies. Unlike the strict separation between religion and the state in other democracies, in India, the state maintains a principled distance from religious affairs. Any interference in religion by the state has to be based on the ideals laid out in the Constitution. These ideals serve as the standard through which we can judge whether the state is or is not behaving according to secular principles. For instance, the Indian Constitution intervened in Hindu religious practices in order to abolish untouchability. But at the same time, the Indian Constitution grants the right to religious communities to set up their own schools and colleges.